Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see how many states and how many districts where schools are closing due to Delta. So this is DA districtadministration.com. I mean, this is mind blowing. So schools are going back to remote learning due to too much exposure to Delta. So as you can see, the first is Alabama, where 2 middle schools and a K through 8 school are going back to remote learning until mid-September. So 5 out of 29 schools in Coleman County District have shifted to remote learning, with more than 1/3 of the students absent due to positive test. So quarantining until mid-September. And you got California, Antelope Elementary School. And this is in a district in Northern California, which is closed until September 7th. Florida. Now, they're closing all over Florida. So this is Beachland Elementary School, which is now closed until September 7th. Georgia. Georgia is another place that had several schools close and go back to remote learning. So as you can see, that is still going on. Ware County Public Schools has shut down completely for the next 2 weeks. I don't know what these people think is going to happen in 2 weeks. I seriously, I don't know what you, okay, so you're going to go back in 2 weeks and more people are just going to get sick. Wow. Y'all so desperate, you're sacrificing your children. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. So now Illinois, and y'all can come out here and look for yourself too, by the way. So this is Hardin County. They're also closed until the 7th. So 25% of its students were absent on August 24th, which means they were more than likely sick. Indiana, Smith Green Community Schools on August 25th moved to virtual learning for 2 weeks because of a large number of students and staff are under quarantine. This is ridiculous. Kansas, the same thing. So most of them have a goal of the 7th. You'll see that consistently going down the list, the 7th, the 7th. So you see Kansas, here's Kentucky, and Mississippi, Montana. Wow. North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, and you could see Tennessee, Texas, and Virginia. This, ladies and gentlemen, is outrageous. This is outrageous. And I hope our people will look at this and learn not to follow in the footsteps of others just because they jump up and throw their kids out there. That doesn't mean you should do it. Do your own thinking. And not only do your own thinking, if you see your children are thriving, because that was one thing I did a video on. Black children were actually thriving just doing virtual learning because, see, they weren't under all of the pressure from teachers and students that don't like them, and they're really enjoying learning from home. And there are, you can look the stories up yourself, there are several, because they're not dealing with the everyday stress over their race every day in school. So yeah, they're doing better. So if you see your child doing better, don't push them back out there just because you see others doing that. You know, do what's right for you and your children. Don't do what's right for somebody else. I mean, this is unbelievable, but it's to be expected. I mean, you pushed your kids out the door during the height of an illness that's going on all through the country. You can't expect nothing but what we're seeing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why so many of them are landing in the hospital. There's an awful lot of children hospitalized in this country. And all you hear on mainstream news is them going back to school, going back to school. These folks shouldn't lead a pack of horses anywhere, let alone your child. You know, it is time for you to take control for your children's sake. Seriously. This is only going to get worse. This is the beginning of the year, and look how long this list is. Now, the schools in my state should be starting the beginning of next week. Y'all, I'm anticipating they're going to be closed as fast as they open up. And Pennsylvania, I believe, is also starting. But please tell me what you think, y'all. I think this is a disgrace. And this is another sign that America is clueless in this whole thing. We haven't heard a decent decision from anyone up in this place since this whole pandemic began. Now, we know that we didn't see decent decisions before, but it's very noticeable now. You know, we're listening to the CDC. We're always listening to Dr. Fauci, and it is painfully clear. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. You're just as clueless now as you were in 2020. And I think that's a disgrace. Y'all tell me what you think. Mm-mm-mm. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.